Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another episode of The Fact Flashes Talk of the Town. Talk of the Town is us going to be gossiping over the next couple of minutes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to tell you that two young gentlemen from the city of Baroda have come up with a very innovative, special application called Gossip. They have just launched their application, and this application is something. Well, usually we've all seen in the past couple of years, that we went from being physical to a digital world. And now that in that concept, their application is going to bring all of us from the digital world to the physical world. Sounds unique? Well, it is. So I've been joined by the founders of Gossip, Shyam Sundar and Subrav Saha. Thank you so much, boys, for being here with us. So, like I said, over the next few minutes, we'll be knowing how their application is going to function, what is their vision behind it, and what gave them the idea to start such a unique application. So, let's get straight to the question. Where did the idea of, coming up with an application like Gossip, where you're bringing in... Okay, so first of all, let's get basic. What is this application? How is it going to function?
Gossip is a location-based social media, and its primary focus to connect people in a city, like bringing people more together. And our primary vision is to have authentic conversations, authentic gossips, like what right now we are having. So due to this digital world, like if you see all the things, all the platforms and all the digital media, we are making our life easier. And in the whole process, we forget the actual. For example, if I like all the social medias brought the, like, it was primary reason was to connect people up, like connect with the old friends, like even with the college friends, with the school friends, or with any friend you made in other different cities. But we don't have any authentic conversation with those people. Like we just see their stories, post, and just maintain a dead friends connections. So we are like, even in chat, we cannot have a really good conversations, like a face-to-face conversation. It's not just about the words we are talking, but there are more in the conversation, more in the gossip, the fun, the jokes, the eye contacts, and everything. And a real conversation has a lot of value than chat. And maybe due to this lockdown, we are more using all the other social medias, and even after coming these short video platforms, our attention spans is really decreasing. We cannot be able to hold real conversation. We are going somewhere with some friends to in any place, we're just on the phone, like playing or just checking our Instagram likes and comments on. So we thought if the whole generation is going on the digital direction, how can we pull back the whole thing in the real conversation, real gossips? So we created these physical based cafes, and the cafe name is Gossip Smart Chai Station. And chai is just one of the drink that Indians love to have, and chai and gossip, these two things really fit. Like if you see in the whole day, evening, you have tea with your friends. That's a very good moment. So we think about like this: at 5 p.m. you are having really like a really, maybe a really a hectic day, and you just want to have coffee or tea with some of your friends. You're just thinking you would just go, everybody who don't know who is available. So you just get a notification at that key, you're in the nearest Gossip Smart Chai Station. One of your old friend is there, so you can just join them, and you just can join them and hang out with them.
Perfect. All right. So basically, like let me just cut it short. So basically, this application, what it is going to provide you is that if you are sitting alone at a cafe, and then you just get a notification from the people that you follow on this particular application that they are at this nearby cafe, you can just go over and meet them, or they can come over and meet you. So this is the basic idea behind the application. Am I right? Yeah. Right. We also have Shyam. Shyam, where did you get the idea from to like come up with this application?
During first COVID lockdown, when we stuck in Baroda, we can't able to connect our local peoples. We are from Jharkhand, and all our friends from out of Gujarat. So when the lockdown comes, we are not able to connect anyone around us. So we thought to create a social media that connect around us, connect people near us.
my question to both of you would be very obvious. Now that across the world we have so many different applications, right? And people, like you said, like we all know that we are so much used to being on, say, Snapchat or Instagram and posting about what we are doing, and we don't, we don't really care about going out and meeting someone because you already know what they are doing in their life. So there's not much to catch up. So with that, that becoming a habit of every individual, do you think how much of how much of acceptance are you expecting from your clients or from people that are going to use your?
So the thing is, like, if you see, people needs new things. Like, it gets boring with the things like to play around. Like even a conversation, we in a whole day-to-day life we arrange. Like we want to have new experiences. That's why any kind of new application, if you see growing, like if any kind of new thing you are giving, people are addicted to those things. But the new thing should be something even good. Like for example, like one of the major disadvantages of the short video platform, what I'm seeing about the attention span of human being. So we like our the human being is so kind of like that. Like if you see the psychology, we develop a kind of habit of any kind of thing. So if you are like there is also a popular thing, if you have here 21 days rules, if you are doing something for 21 days, it gets habit. And even in small things also, even if you see people don't have anything to explore in Instagram, but still if they are sitting alone, they will just pull their phone and just open it without anything. It's just a habit, and just they will scroll, even not consuming it. It become in our day-to-day life habits so badly that we cannot get out of it. So if we are spending, like if you see some in people's screen time, 8 and 9 hours they're spending on social media just scrolling those things. And even we are losing the empathy because we all time we are just need something. Like in every 10 seconds we need something, we need a laughter, we need something to trigger our dopamine in our brain to feel good. So and due to this we are losing a lot of actual friendships, actual conversations. If you see previously people had a lot of empathy than this. Right now people don't have empathy because people are not able to connect with people. And that's the reason, because we don't have authentic gossips, we don't have authentic conversations. With a very slit of text, we are not able to express ourselves. You can see the communication problem of the society. Even good friends cannot communicate what's there in our brain. Even a relation in a marriage, after you can see a lot of divorces because we don't have any authentic communication. This is the primary problem of the society. If you see, all the problems arises from there. Miscommunication. We need authentic communications at the core, real communication. And I think we created a whole new world, digital world. We have so much our time we're giving to fulfill that identity, that personality, that this is me in the digital world, that this is my contents, that this is what I do, and we forget the real conversation. So that's our primary motto. And I think people slowly, the question was that people will be able to acceptance. And I think if people gets a new way, like we forgot to do something again, we are trying to bring the same thing in a very fun way. Like if you're giving your whole time in the social media, then also you can have join. Like for example, one of the feature we're working on, it's called tea streak, chai streak. For example, in Snapchat, you maintain a streak. Yeah. And if one day you're missing it, you will lose that. So here is also we are working on a feature called tea streak. So for example, 6 days you are having tea, and in cup there will be QR code. You just scan it and you maintain a streak. And in one day you will get a free tea, just to create a habit, so these are the kind of features we're working on to motivate people to have real conversations.
Right, I think this is a very beautiful idea, ladies and gentlemen. If you see it from that point of view, that this is both of these boys, they are trying to bring the world back after being there, like after they have been separate for such a long time. Guys, another question that I would want to ask you is that these days people's lives are getting busier so because we've all been in that state that after a busy day, all we want to do is go back and sleep on the couch or go back home and lie on the bed. So do you have plans on how you're going to get people together to this?
So we have created our first physical social media. That's called Gossip Cafe. when you are out or somewhere, like when you are out of from your office, so you get a notification that your friend is near you in a near cafe, so you can go and connect with them.
True. Okay, I think this is a beautiful idea. Subhrav and Shyam Krishna. So both of these boys, they have come up with this beautiful idea of bringing people closer to each other physically, not just on Snapchat or Instagram or Facebook. And TFF really appreciates such, such movements or such discoveries that people are making, and we wish them all the very best on their new venture ahead. So with this and a lot more that you need to know, make sure that you stay tuned to TFF. Also an FYI that both of these boys are from our own Maharaja Sayajirao University of Baroda. So with this, here we put an end to the talk of the town today.